Okay, so Jamaica is set to, well, Jamaica is currently going through its worst hurricane, worst natural disaster in modern history. It was a Category 4 hurricane. Now it's been upgraded to a Category 5. My prayers go out to everyone in Jamaica, all of my brothers there, man. And anyone who's got family out there, I pray for your family, bro. I've got a few family members out there as well. But you know what I'm saying? When you're in the UK, you know, or in America or Canada, bro, like your family's more than good out there compared to the rest of the population. You get what I'm saying? So we pray for everyone. But this girl, Hannah Grace, okay, she heard about the hurricane and she thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to take a trip there. I'm going to experience this hurricane. I'm going to experience it. You know, I'm going to make content out of this. I'm going to make content out of this. And you know what? People have been a little bit harsh on her because there are journalists, there are guys like this guy, all right? Jonathan Petram, I don't care, all right? I'm Grenadian, Karakuran to be more specific. We suffered a devastating hurricane called Hurricane Beryl in July last year, and it was unusual because why is the hurricane happening in June, like late June? It was unusual. It was unusual, and some people blame that on climate change. Well, he's there, and he's also in Jamaica. I think he's got a video of him being in Jamaica as well. I'm not sure what this guy does. Obviously, you can see my people there. You know we're smiling through it. We smile through the pain because we're strong. We're strong, bruv. This is not minor. Obviously, this is a year ago. The island, bro, I was meant to go back in... when was it, bro? A few months ago, my auntie, she was going back and she asked me if I wanted to go back with her. And I said, auntie, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. You know what I mean? Obviously, she showed me videos and that. Obviously, everywhere's tidy. You know, everywhere's tidy. You're not, streets aren't like this, but people are still rebuilding, bro. They're still rebuilding. And I've even gotten to a few selfish family members who have their yards out there. Because obviously, like, two of my uncles, they let people stay in their hotels when, you know, because a lot of people went homeless, but apparently the people weren't treating the hotel good, so they had to kick them out. And obviously, I've had a few family members who are trying to take advantage of the grants when there are people who don't have family abroad, who have never lived abroad, who need the grants, you know what I mean? But they're applying for it even though they can well afford to fix their roof, bro. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty selfish, but I think it's the capitalistic mindset that you get from being in the West. You know, it kind of desensitizes you to reality. It's like, bro, there are people there who have literally lost everything, bro. There are people that have literally lost everything. But I feel like people are being a little bit harsh on her because my man does the same thing. But it's because she's just, people probably view her as just like, oh, who's this bimbo going there? But let's see. Nah, you're not copyrighting me. Hate to leave my house, but love to leave the country. Hurricane Melissa update. She's in the grill. She's in the grill.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. She's in the grill. My cousin was in the grill. She's giving us updates. Weather update, Jamaican flights must have been cheap as hell to get there, considering maybe they were. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because it's a natural disaster. It's very bad, but I mean, you're not gonna die. You know what I mean? You could die. You very well could die. You know, one video that comes to mind. Oh my God, how have I not shown this? Peter got to come out. Peter was being told to get out of the rain. Hold on, no.
Come out of rain.
Now let me
come out of rain. Peter, come out of rain. You see that get bad.
Peter nearly dead. Peter nearly died though, bro. It's reality. Like, that's what this kind of gives me vibes of, bro. Like she's, what's her name? Hannah Peter. Bro. Hannah Peter. Weather update. They're starting to put tape on the doors. Like, this is just a joke thing, bruv. And these man, they're working. They could be with their families and that, preparing, enjoying time. Nah. Instead, they're at this stupid resort that's owned by freaking foreigners, yeah? Owned by foreigners that won't even let the locals go to their own beach, bruv. That's one thing. And Dave even says it in his album, bro. Villa in Jamaica to use the beach. I paid $5. It's owned by the Chinese. You know what I mean? It's not, a lot of them aren't just owned by the Chinese, bro. It's just owned by foreigners, bro, who are telling locals, yo, you can't go onto your beach. I read somewhere apparently 0.6% of beaches in Jamaica are public. Only 0.6%. Do you understand how mad that is, bro? One of the most beautiful things about the Caribbean, bro, something I think about every week. I'll be lying if I said every day, because there's really not a lot to do back home. I'm being honest. But when I'm stressed out, I just imagine myself sitting on a place called Paradise Beach in Carriacou. And I urge everyone to visit there because it's just so peaceful. But at the same time, if you've got capitalism in mind, fuck off. Stay off my island, bro. You know, because my island, bro. Stay off it. Let's see this one.
Just wanted to give you guys a Hurricane Melissa update for those of you asking. We actually just got out of our hurricane meeting, so I wanted to tell you guys what the update is. So today they moved everybody to the second floor. So we were on the third, they moved us to the second, and that's where everyone will be. And then this morning they came and put these X's on our glass doors so that if the glass breaks, it will help it, I guess, not shatter completely. And then we're supposed to get dinner in an hour. After dinner, we're supposed to head to our rooms and not come out until they knock on our doors within.
And you know what's even more terrifying? Because obviously, bro, like, we're used to weather like this, but the fact that they're saying this is the worst storm to hit Jamaica in modern history. A lot of people working in there, they ain't modern history. They ain't even seen nothing like this before. So they don't even know if they're preparing you enough. You know what I mean? And in times of natural disaster, bro, that's when you see the worst in people. That's when it's survival of the fittest, bro. That's when it's survival of the fittest, bro. That's when it's like, listen, American girl, listen, get out of here. You know, you get what I'm saying, guys?
Couple days. So yeah, we're expected to lose service. The hurricane changed direction, and now it's actually headed more towards us than what it was.
Oh,
so
man.
definitely just asking.
That's with hurricanes. They're unpredictable. Like they're very unpredictable, bro. Like a tornado. That's why nature always wins.
For Jamaica, for the whole island, and I will keep you guys updated if I can. So
let's see how this turns out. Oh my God! Stop getting me copyrighted.
Melissa update for y'all. They are having all the guests going.
Oh, I can hear the sounds, the nature sounds, bro. It's making me just, oh man.
By 7:30 or 8. She's saying the winds and the rain will start tonight, and then tomorrow is when it will be the direct hit. So we got our boxed food, we got our water, and now we just wait. Anyways, y'all, I will keep you guys updated when I can, but that is the update as of right now, and it is about 7 p.m. So I feel like right now it's just a waiting game. So bye, guys. Just kidding, I'm not going inside yet. Me and my friend decided.
And another thing as well, actually, because I'm just reading that comment saying, watch this guy, he has a team of meteorologists studying the storm. It's these guys who are actually there studying the storm, doing science. It's actually a good thing, because the more we understand this natural phenomenon, the more we'll be better equipped to actually deal with it.
We are going to try to save these kittens.
Are they the kittens? Is that the kittens?
And maybe take them up to our room because we're scared they're not going to survive it. And they're these baby little kittens.
Oh, he's taking up a poo.
Oh, look at the cats.
It looks like they put all the pool chairs already in the pool so that they don't damage the
windows. Yeah, smart. Hoping all these animals make it. Oh my God, you can't. Like, sometimes I wish I could just be as carefree and just have nothing in my brain like this girl, bro. Just hoping the animals make it out okay. Look at the dog. Look at the cute doggy. Look at the cute doggy. Look at the cute doggy. Look at the doggy. Look at the doggy. Look at the doggy. Bro, I swear down, bro. Listen, you know, one thing one of my aunties told me when I was young. She said, white people love their dogs more than black people, bro. Like, they care more about dogs than black people, bro. This is not helping with that. You know what I mean? Like, even this comment, listen, we're not going to paint every white person with the same brush, bro. I don't think every white person does, but why do they always care? Oh my God. Let's see this next update.
Hurricane Melissa update. It's currently 3 a.m. I can't sleep. I'm really scared. The direction of the storm changed, and now we're getting the eye of it, which I don't know if that's.
I don't know if she's troll. She can't be trolling, bro. She can't be trolling. Like, I don't know if we're getting the eye of it. Like, it's, oh my God.
Thing or a bad thing, but someone said we have to go through the eye walls now twice. So I'm just laying here, kind of waiting for it to hit. The wind has started to like pick up really bad.
Okay. Just a girl striving to be a Proverbs 31 woman. Okay. And that's That's the last we've heard from her, I think. Or have we? No, this one. Hold on.
Another Hurricane Melissa update. It's currently 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Did not sleep well last night because of all the crazy sounds.
Oh, poor you. Poor you. Poor you. Go and check how the people there are doing, bro. Go and see. Go and see if you can bring them. See what's going on. If it's hit directly, or if, I don't know, because the hotel's obviously going to have a more quality build or a different type of build. They're going to be built to withstand more than the average house in Jamaica. So if there are houses damaged, you can see damage already. See what you can do. Have you got a science kit? Are you there to study the science? No. So are you there to help people? No. What the fuck you doing here? You're just wasting oxygen. You're just wasting resources.
Just unbelievable, like noises I've never heard of in my life. They woke us up around 8 a.m. to give us another box of food before it hit landfall. This is what it currently looks like outside. As you can see, the wind and the rain is still really strong. We still have a couple more hours to go.
She's not even deep, and if the hotel gets fucked up, all them people there are going to lose their jobs. They're going to lose their jobs, and they might have just lost their homes, and they're going to have nothing. Oh,
Luckily, we had the best staff here at the resort, and we can't thank them enough for everything they did for us and keeping us prepared and protected and safe. Again, we cannot thank them enough. They did such an amazing job.
See, you say this shit when you're in a situation that you didn't put yourself into. You know what I mean? Then that's when but you put yourself here. Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Aye, mind games.
Continuing to ask for prayers for the whole island of Jamaica, including locals, tourists, and all the animals, just that everyone stays safe and protected.
Just talk about the fucking animals.
Protect all the animals, just that everyone stays safe and protected.
Animals. Like this ain't America. You know what I mean? This ain't America. Like out there in the Caribbean, bro, dogs is wild, bruv. Dogs is wild. Every family member I know, well, not every family member I know, they have dogs, like guard dogs chained outside their yard, bro. It's different. If you saw how we treat dogs out there, you wouldn't be happy. You'd probably be thinking, nah, save the doggy. She's the type to run out while there's flying chairs, yeah, and try and save a dog. We love dogs. I love dogs. But out there it's different, bro. It's not the Western world. This girl's dumb, man. How old is she? 21?
Yeah, I will keep you guys updated when I can.
Freaking hell. Honestly, this is I'm kind of just lost for words. But we pray for everyone in Jamaica, everyone who's got family in Jamaica, bro. We pray for everyone out there because I know from my experience with Hurricane Beryl, not that I was there, I know it's devastating, bro, and I know rebuilding takes time. Obviously, Jamaica is a rich island, bigger island, small island. Go suck your mum if you said that, yeah? But seriously, no. It's still going to be a rebuild. And obviously, you know, my granddad's always told me from young, Al Jazeera is the truth. You know what I mean? So Hurricane Melissa has made landfall in Jamaica as a Category 5 storm. It was ranked as a Category 4. But Cuba, you know, and this is how you know it's Al Jazeera, because no other news outlets reporting what Cuba's saying. They got to push the narrative. Hey, Cuba don't fuck with us. Cuba is behind. Cuba don't know these things. No, well, Cuba's Minister of Public Health, Jose Angel Portal Miranda, has taken to social media to call on his country's citizens to comply with protective measures in preparation for Hurricane Melissa. You see, even Cuba has procedures. What the media would lead you not to be true. You know what I mean? The media, anyway. With winds of nearly 185 miles per hour, because we're in the UK, we do miles per hour. Hurricane Melissa is the most powerful tropical storm recorded this year globally. Jamaican officials have acknowledged the havoc the storm is likely to bring to the country's infrastructure and have launched an emergency relief website. And what is scary here is when there's disaster, there's opportunity for people to try and take over, because we need to remember, guys, we in the Caribbean, us Caribbean people, we are pawns, bro. China would love, can UK all stop posting on Snapchat, bro? China would love Yep, China would absolutely love to have control of a Caribbean island because America is right in China's backyard, bro. America's cool with Japan, South Korea. They got nuclear weapons in all these places. They got nuclear weapons right on China's doorstep. China wants to do the same. That's why Grenada was invaded by America all them years ago, because we were getting too cozy and cushy with Russia. A couple family members of mine had to leave the country because America made them overthrow Maurice Bishop, and our airport's named after Maurice Bishop. When America overthrew it, a lot of my family members had to leave because they were supporting that government, and obviously they would have killed them. America, they literally would have killed my family, bro. You know what I mean? This is personal. I've heard these personal accounts myself, face to face. Like, if they stayed, America would have killed them. It's serious, bro. It's no joke. And we need to remember, we're such tiny pawns in this. America's like, you think we care about these niggas? The fuck? What do you mean you're getting good with China? And I think we need to come up with, because I don't know, it seems like to me that Jamaica is kind of trying to get a little bit closer to China and distance from America. I think fuck both. Like, obviously, listen, we love the UK. You know what I mean? Even though they colonized us, listen, there's history there. I'm British, bro. Born and raised in London, bro. We love the UK. But we need to just say fuck everyone except the UK and start trading with Africa, bro. I see Grenada's prime minister and Ghana's ministry of something. They linked up and they were talking about, letting nurses from Ghana work in Grenada. Build that link, because everything we need is in Africa. We have everything we need in Africa. We don't need the middleman. Like, literally, the West or China, they're both middlemen. We don't need them. We don't need them as middlemen, bro. We can do it ourselves. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. What do you think of this bimbo? Chung Lee, what do you actually think of it? Chung Lee's fuming. Jeez, Chung Lee, you can't even say that, bro. Freaking hell. Well, Chung Lee said, I'd rather you side with the West than China. Well, that's because you fled Hong Kong. That's because you are fleeing political persecution in Hong Kong, Chung Lee. You need to remember that. That's how I was able to get you stay in the UK. All right? Nigel Farage is going to deport you if he finds out that you're not really fleeing. Oh, no. Chung Lee's scared now. Listen, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to every single one of you guys. And actually, a quick one at the end for those of you guys that stayed till the end. My sponsor, Proton VPN, who've been sponsoring me for a few videos. Listen, I'm going to put the link in the description again, even though they're not paying me for this. You know what I mean? This is unpaid promo, so I don't even have to mark it in this video. But even if you ain't got bread, you know what I mean? You can download it for free using my link. And if it's something you're interested in, you might have seen the interlude multiple times where I've spoken about the VPN, because they're a great sponsor. I have no problem promoting a VPN. As I said, I will never lie to you guys and say, it's the end all be all for privacy. No, all it does is stop internet service providers from being able to see what you're doing. Adds another layer. They haven't had any data breaches, and it lets you watch shows in other countries, do things that a VPN might do, circumvent, having to take a picture of yourself if we want to have a bash, etc. They haven't paid me for this promo. But if we're able to build good rapport with sponsors, it'll allow us to, be more creative. You know what I'm saying? Be more creative. So, if that's no trouble, I'd appreciate it. Pray for everyone in Jamaica. I want to see everyone praying for Jamaica. Pray for the Cubans, because we don't see them on the news because Cuba's meant to be the ops. Pray for Cuba as well, because we're all human beings at the end of the day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to every single one of you guys. Thank you.